Is it time to buy or sell SPDR S&P 500 ETF? In this video, we're diving deep into SPDR S&P 500 ETF. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 28th of July, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked the SPDR S&P 500 ETF as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 3.61. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. The ETF has experienced a gain of 7.74%. This results in an average return of 0.18% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund resides in the upper segment of a narrow and strong rising trend in the short term. This typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $638.31 would initially signal a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of 13.05% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 10.85% and 13.30%. In terms of a longer horizon, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of 6.51%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 15.02% and 6.57% over the coming year. In current terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $541.27 and $678.71. Our latest daily update for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF includes the headline: SPDR S&P 500 ETF upgraded to buy candidate. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF price fell by approximately 0.0314% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 28th of July, 2025. The price declined from $637.10 to $636.90. During that day, the ETF fluctuated by 0.474%, with a low of $635.54 and a high of $638.55. The price has increased in 7 out of the last 10 days and has risen by 1.93% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, the trading volume decreased on the last day along with the ETF price, which is generally a positive indication, as volume should align with the ETF's movement. On that day, trading volume dropped by 2 million shares, totaling 55 million shares exchanged for approximately $34.84 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $638.55, while the lowest price was $481.80. Currently, the price stands at 0.26%, or $1.65, below the 52-week high of $638.55, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. The S&P 500 has reached another record close today, buoyed by the recent United States-European Union trade framework announcement. This optimism in the markets reflects broader confidence, although there was a slight pullback by market close, underscoring some volatility as traders digest the implications of upcoming earnings reports. As the peak earnings season progresses, key players in the so-called Magnificent Seven, including Meta, Microsoft, Apple, and Amazon, are set to report. The results from these companies will be crucial in determining whether the current bullish trend continues or if investor sentiment wanes. Moreover, a recent report on S&P 500 buybacks indicates a record of nearly $294 billion for the first quarter of 2025, highlighting strong corporate financial health and a commitment to returning capital to shareholders. This will likely reinforce investor confidence in the long-term prospects of the index. Conversely, a forecast suggesting that major tech companies could face an $11 trillion hurdle this earnings season presents risks that could impact market momentum. Analysts remain optimistic, with projections suggesting the S&P 500 could reach 7,000, reinforcing a bullish outlook for U.S. equities. However, navigating through the potential challenges presented by earnings reports will be vital for maintaining the index's upward trajectory. In summary, while short-term fluctuations may be expected due to earnings volatility, the overall sentiment appears to favor sustained growth in the long run. The following signals have been identified for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF indicates buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between the two averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, support can be expected at the levels of $632.55 and $615.99. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact the near-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, July 25, 2025, and thus far, the ETF has experienced a decline of 0.0314%. Further decreases are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk, as volume is expected to align with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 11 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 61 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 66 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 54 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 43 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. SPDR S&P 500 finds support from accumulated volume at $617.95. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. Generally, this ETF displays very controlled movements, and due to its good liquidity, the risk is considered to be very low. Over the last day, the ETF fluctuated $3.01 between its high and low, which represents a change of 0.474%. During the past week, the ETF has exhibited an average daily volatility of 0.499%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF is at $637.10. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, the SPDR S&P 500 ETF encounters its first support level at $617.95. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $615.17, representing a decline of 3.41%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily fluctuations, which translates to a reduced risk level. However, the 14-day relative strength index is at 80, indicating a significant increase in risk. Additionally, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is SPDR S&P 500 ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There's a reasonable chance for SPDR S&P 500 ETF to perform well in the short term. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this ETF since the last evaluation from a hold to a buy candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 29th of July, We expect SPDR S&P 500 ETF to open higher by approximately 10 cents and start trading at $637. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from everyone here at Stock Invest.